And hello everybody and welcome to OPTV Live. I am Steve and you are watching Mech Mania Monday. Tonight's tournament is a 1v1 tournament. This is Bracket A of tonight's tournament featuring MVPatel2000 versus Solidsmell. Both of them are sporting Lexi as their pilot. Patel is on the left side here. He is in that Black Ops striker. He went with the green color. Over on the right hand side we have Solidsmell. Solidsmell went with the Pirate Warthog. He went in the blue color. So guys, we got Striker versus Warthog. Striker, great anti-mech mech of itself. So could really give Solidsmell a lot of hard time with harassing. Whether we're talking about harassing his mech himself or flying in and out really quick, doing some general harass. But guys, don't discount this Pirate Warthog. This Pirate Warthog is known as being a beast of damage, as you can see just the way it starts to chew right through this tank. Goes through barely there. Patel going through on the bottom as well. He goes, he has his buster, he drops out a seeker for some extra defense. But that Gaddy is too much damage for him. He's got to go ahead and take it back. Interestingly enough, both of these guys are going through the bottom lane. Neither one took the top lane. Typically in Twin Peaks, you normally have it where one goes up when one goes down, which makes it more interesting. This time, both people went down. So they are definitely going to come up head-to-head at some point. Patel comes in, do a major harass on Solidsmell. Already takes out two of the moneymakers. Getting close to taking out that third one. Solidsmell just having a really hard time right now dealing with this harass. He's got nothing to put down in defense. He does have 24,000 credits available to him. He could go ahead and maybe build a secret to alleviate some of that pressure, but he just focuses strictly on trying to save those moneymakers. And unfortunately, really didn't save too many. Patel, meanwhile, on the other hand, using the power of that buster, two seekers in defense, has been able to clear out those initial defense units that were right on the path right here. He's now working on trying to neutralize out this outpost. You do have 4 brutes to get through. These brutes take a lot of damage, a lot of time to get through them, but he is getting pretty far. They are neutralized. Patel will secure this outpost and take out that last neutral unit, giving him a really nice foothold down on the bottom. However, Solidsmell is already ahead of Patel. Patel's outpost just turned green. Solidsmell already had his outpost blue. He's got more units down here. He is building stuff out. He had all those credits. He's still got 24,000 credits in the bank. Patel only has 6. This is turning into a little bit of a unit race right here. Patel using fixtures for healers, so he's got his... They're not stationary infantry. They are moving, so the second something is completely healed, it will move on. And here we go, guys. There is the push. Solidsmell already pushing in. We've got Geminis versus Geminis. Busters in the mix. We've got Seekers here. The Ratchet too far behind, deactivating the mines. No good for Solidsmell to heal up. Solidsmell down to 1 bar of health. He goes down. This gives Patel the chance he needs to go ahead and regain back this, take out this push, keep this outpost for himself, and possibly push back himself. That push has been completely eliminated. Solidsmell, great try on that attempt there. Just unfortunately, in the process of him dying, it really made it hard for the rest of his units to push through without that support of the mech. The mechs are definitely very vital for actually doing... oh my gosh, and look at those Geminis just tear that Warthog apart. For those of you that say Warthogs are impossible to kill, that just proves it right there. Patel with all these Geminis, it just completely ate up that Warthog as if it was like a Neo. Solidsmell trying to get more Geminis out, realizing that he's getting into a bad shape here, and he gets that Gemini down, but he goes down. Unfortunately, this Gemini has its rear facing towards the rest of those tanks. For those of you that don't know, the rear of tread type units such as the tanks and the Seekers take double damage from the back, so that was the worst possible way Solidsmell could have actually laid that tank down, making it easy pickings for the rest of those tanks. Solidsmell is down to strictly 4 Geminis on the field, 3 moneymakers. Solidsmell realizing he needs to pull back a little bit. almost loses that moneymaker, gets back just in time to save that moneymaker, but Patel is now making his push. He's got a strong push coming in, lots of Geminis, taking this outpost, but these tanks are not stopping. Patel did, it looks like, a few tanks on an outpost push, and a few more tanks. I'm not too sure if these are on another outpost. Yes, these are also on outpost pushes. So we've got a massive amount of outpost push going on. Patel getting all these tanks, pushing it on here. Unfortunately, this is not the situation that Solidsmell wants to be in. He's going ahead, he's got some Geminis of his own, he's trying to go out, he's trying to deploy. He realizes if he just sits where he is right now, he's boxed in. There's no place for him to go. But very, very smart on Solidsmell right here. There's so many Geminis at this one that if he would have tried to go in with those tanks there, it would have been hopeless. But he sends them actually, and he sends them on a downward position instead. They may not survive, but at least they might do some damage, maybe enough for Solidsmell to come in here and do something for himself. But looking right now, unit cap, we are at 48 on Patel's side, 12 on Solidsmell. Patel is going ahead. He's pushing in these tanks right here. Kind of looks like we have a little bit of a train of death going on here, guys. That is right. The train is rolling in, and Solidsmell cannot get aboard. He sees it. He realizes that train is coming in. He's like, crap, I don't have a ticket to get on. He calls out the good game. Patel acknowledges that good game as well. Great sportsmanship. So there we go, guys. This was game one this was bracket A of tonight's Mech Mania tournament, hosted by Steve, broadcasted on OPTV Live. Stay tuned as game two is coming up.